What is up, you horror nerds? It is me, your host, once again, Jeremiah Duncan. Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got one for you. On paper, on the way the cover looks, you think we've got a good one here. Let's find out. I'm talking about the 2009 release of Blood Night, The Legend of Mary Hatchet. This is rated R, runs for an hour and 23 minutes. If you haven't heard of this one, let's talk about it because it's got a pretty decent cast, all right? A group of teenagers celebrating Blood Night, the anniversary of the death of a local axe murderer, suddenly find themselves face to face with the realities of her haunting. As they run from the bloody rampage left behind, they'll need to survive the night to expose the truth behind the legend of Bloody Mary. So, decent cast. So you've got Bill Moseley, okay? A lot of people know him. Devil's Rejects, House of a Thousand Corpses, the 1990s Night of the Living Dead. You also have Scream Queen Danielle Harris, who, of course, Halloween franchise. Also, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Everybody loves her. So you've got some good people in here. Outside that, not much, but you really think this is going to be good. You think we got this. We got it based on a Long Island, New York urban legend of the Mary Hatchet. So you've got, for me, I see this. I see the cast. I see an urban legend. I'm hooked. I'm watching it. Okay, this thing was kind of a turd. I hate to say that, but it was kind of a turd. You've got all the elements for a good horror movie, but they just do not fire on all cylinders. You've got tons of teen partying, check, that happens. Tons of sex, check, they're going to die. Tons of nudity, check. Okay, all that being said, you almost have too much of that stuff. I know, say what you will about me in the comments, but it's almost like somebody just would have rather made like a softcore porn. Because, this stuff, everybody's taking their tops off. Everybody's making out. And it's just, that's like a huge chunk of the movie. And it just takes away from it. And it's not necessary. And every horror fan likes a little bit of that stuff sprinkled in because it gives you the throwback to the 80s stuff. But this is just too much, man. The story is weak. Just a little too weak for me. I didn't really enjoy it. Now, the only positive sign of this movie is there's definitely some pretty nifty, gory parts in it. And that did help. That got me through because I'm like, oh my God, quit making out. Like, we saw your boobs already, okay? Let's move on. Oh, and then it's, stuff happens and that kind of brings you back. But overall, the story's weak. The acting really isn't that great. The cinematography is really mid. There's not really much to write home about. There's nothing memorable about this movie. And it just didn't do it for me. And I'm sorry. And I hate that because of those two people in the cast, Bill and Danielle, because I love them. And I think they're great actors and actresses. But I really hope this was a tax write-off, for this production company because it was not good. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10 out of respect for those two. Probably should be a 3, but here we are. 4 out of 10. Blood Night, The Legend of Mary Hatchet. If you've seen it, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like, subscribe, hit the death bell for notifications. Stick around. I got more.